Just a little more.
It's no use. This guy is totally gone.
Aura, I have something I want to ask you. You said that I shouldn't fight Kubia, but why?
Kubia is the shadow. When there is light burning in the darkness, a shadow is born.
Basically, it's the other side of the coin.
Kubia was born as well.
For Kite's bracelet, for him to keep getting stronger with it, Kubia will grow stronger as well.
Therefore, if you defeat Kubia, the bracelet will be destroyed.
Kubia must have already known that, and that's why it kept running away.
Kubia will no longer run away. Because I have finally been released.
What do you mean?
Massive data believed to be the wave is heading in your direction. That's the last one. Destroy it!
Traveler, take this to heart. It is darkest before the dawn.
Yeah. I think that's why they made her so obnoxious. When you first play through Infection, every like scene she's in is always her trying to act tough. She's like, no, I know what I'm doing. Fuck you. I'm great at this. I don't know what you're talking about. Like that stereotypical Soon, and that's the aura she gives off. But then, as you've seen in some of these cutscenes, she gets really deep and opens up, and she's like an actual character, and that's why she's my all-time favorite female character. Actually, I love the shit out of her. She is literally a scared, concerned older sister. She lost her younger brother to this weird phenomenon that happened in a fucking video game, and she's just trying to figure out why and how. So she tries to act tough to power through it, and then when she finds someone that's reliable enough to help her figure it out, and also a potential friend slash love interest, she becomes an actual character, and it's really nice.
Kite finally found the truth behind the world. Aura was the child Harold had dreamt of having with Emma Wieland. The bracelet and Kubia were two sides of the same entity, and Kubia was the anti-existence
and
of
so
the bracelet.
Dealing with Kubia and all these phases of Morgana,
Kubia, Kite would have to abandon
it
the bracelet.
really helps flesh a lot of these
Without
characters
the bracelet's
out.
power behind him, how could he possibly
Like there are
resist
characters that
Morgana?
that aren't being highlighted because they're considered optional. Like you can miss a lot of party members because of that. They're not given cutscenes like this.
Black Rose, strike my bracelet.
You want me to do what? Hey, what the hell are you saying?
There's
If they're
stuff
two
like
sides
this.
of the same coin, then this would settle it.
They're in like this struggle for power. The only thing that's been giving them an edge is it's the bracelet, and they're like, hey, we need to fucking destroy this. Fuck it.
I'll do it. So
We get rid of the bracelet, and we get rid of one of our problems. We need him defeated, so let's do it. What better way to do it than with the two characters that have been together the longest? That bond of trust right there.
Kite decided that the only way to defeat Kubia once and for all was to destroy the bracelet. To do so, he was forced to enlist the help of Black Rose. Kite believed that the revived aura had enough power to stop the cursed wave of Morgana.
And then it leads to one of the best fights, in my opinion, in this game.
Twilight refers to a time of day that contains both light and darkness.
Because they had to fight the last phase of Morgana, they didn't have the bracelet,
referring to dawn
so you have to literally brute force it.
Then that must mean that aura would bring light to the world.
You can't data drain it like you could the others to get the infinite health down. They had to brute force the shit out of it.
Kite faced off against the 8th phase, Corbenic. Joining them were Kazu and Sieg, who had regained consciousness with the resurrection of Aura, as well as Kite's close friend, Orca. To win this battle, Kite would have to beat not only Corbenic, the 8th phase, but also Morgana, the source of all the phases. However, in the face of Corbenic's relentless assault, Kite's companions fell one by one. Then,
turns into like real anime right here. Fucking goes at it. Party members are thrown out of the fight, but Kite keeps going. And she delivers the final blow as any anime protagonist would do.
the brutal fight came to an end in an unexpected way. Aura sacrificed her own life on the tip of Kite's sword. Self-sacrifice. It was the final act necessary for Aura to awaken as the ultimate AI. It was a bitter irony. Aura had finally become the ultimate AI. She attained a wisdom beyond that of humanity, and in doing so, she formed a new system. A better system in which the world could exist. Yes. It was a far greater dream than any of us at Project GU had ever hoped to see fulfilled. Genesis of Ultima. That's what it began to be called on the net. The battle by Kite's dot hackers that led to the birth of the ultimate AI, Aura. But who was a member of dot hackers? And who wasn't? I'm sure that whomever is reading this journal is wise enough to understand the futility in trying to answer that. These people weren't interested in being called heroes or taking credit for saving the world. They did it to save the people they loved.
Yep.
To protect them. It was with their own faith that they fought. Everyone dreams of a hero, but most of us can only catch glimpses of them, buried in the pages of a journal. And so, it was from this point that Project GU truly began.
And that is all 4 games. In a nutshell. 6 is fine. Alright, let's head back. That's all for games. That took way longer than I thought it would. I apologize for that. Let's head to the Eternal City, Makanu. Oh, well, we gotta log out first. So I need to read some emails. Let's see if there's a new topic in the picture one. Did it really? I'm glad it did. Like, there's a lot that there's so much with this game that me just talking about it doesn't do it any justice, in my opinion. Like, I feel like it's something that needs to be experienced firsthand. The lore itself, I love discussing, because there's so much to talk about. But at the same time, you can't just hear about it. You have to see and play it for yourself, because it's an offline, it's a single player MMO. So you can literally just, you can build your kite however you want to build him with the weapons you get and whatnot. The same with Haseo. Granted, eventually all the weapons will end up the same because it is a single player game. So there are gonna be like the ultimate weapons and whatnot. But you can still play it differently than someone else would. Like, you can go to different areas to level up and use different party members and whatnot. It's just so good. What, the job system you mean with Bravely Default? Like how you could do it yourself? It never will. It never will. Haseo, would you like to try taking on a quest with us? You may already know this, but quests are part of the part-time job for players. Basically, there are people in the world who have problems and we help them out. By completing quests posted on the quest shop, we'll receive a reward that matches the content of the quest, so you'll be able to not only level up, but earn money at the same time. If you're interested in this quest, shop near the West Work Center. If you're up to it, invite Gaspar to me. Alright? No way! Thanks for venturing together with me. I've never would have thought that you were the real terror of death. I've heard a lot about you. This is the 4th time I've been targeted by PKers. I'm just glad I didn't actually die this time. So what are you going to do now? It must be really rough having to start from scratch again. Oh, did I not read it all? Oh, I can reply to this one. So what are you going to do now? I'm gonna fucking level up. I'm going to level up, otherwise I can't even walk around the world without feeling inadequate. Or like what? There's no need for me to say what I'm going to do next, so what did you hear about me? I think I want to do... No, I want to see what he's heard about me. I don't remember that one. Set.